Hi.
Hi.
Oh, well, there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
You know that cheesy rom-com you've been banging on about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to go and see it. Matt's going to babysit for us.
Oh, OK. You're scaring me now. What's going on?
I should have told you this before, but...
Oh, here we go.
The body they found in the lake, Ruby, she thought it was Anthony, so she handed herself in.
She did what? Well, you didn't think to tell me?
No, it's OK. Because we're in the clear. They've let her go, the police, they think that Anthony is living up in Spain.
So why would they think that?
Who cares? Because we are celebrating.
All right, and I'm obviously not bothered about the facts or anything, no? No, come on, stop it. Kane, it's the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, well, who cares? We've got the place to ourselves.
Oh, we did, huh?
Just leave it.
Oh, stop it.
Is it OK if I come in?
Yeah?
No, we're busy.
No, come in. Can I ask why you're here?
Perhaps you'd best take a seat.
Why do I need to take a seat?
It's about your son, Nate. I'm sorry to inform you that the body we found in the lake is his.
I'm afraid I do need to ask you some questions.
I don't get it. None of it makes sense. How can this be happening? Who do this to him? Why?
We're in the very early stages of the investigation.
How long's he been down there? The lake? How long?
The exact time frame is still unclear, I'm afraid, but we think approximately 9 months.
Months? With no funeral? Nobody mourning him?
Oh, love, I appreciate how painful it is, but it is important that we ascertain your husband's last movements.
Frankie, she needs picking up from nursery. She's on a half day.
Right, OK, don't panic. I'll nip over to the vets. I'll ask Rona if she can do it.
She can't, no. Not yet. You tell Rona.
No one's going to say anything. That's something we'll deal with together.
You didn't report your husband's absence. Were you aware that he was a missing person?
So, what happened? Is it some kind of accident?
I'm afraid not. We're treating his death as murder.
Murder?
I want to see him.
I'm not sure that's wise.
I want to see him now.
Mr. Robinson's body is severely decomposed. He had to be identified by his dental records. I'm so sorry.
What are they doing at yours?
Oh, Chance.
Hmm?
Kane! Kane, get off him! He's gonna kill him!
Kane?
Oh, Kane.
Come here.
Have you got any leads?
All we know is that someone did this to Nate.
Oh, how? Why?
We'll know more when we establish the cause of death.
And when will that be?
Well, it's difficult to know, but in the meantime, if I could ask a few questions. We need to know when the last known sighting was of your son.
You were the biggest mistake of my life.
No trace.
So don't make another. Not unless he's already told you he had his tongue down Moira's throat yesterday.
Build up a picture of what was happening in his life.
I never would have touched Moira, never.
Kane! Kane, get off him! He's gonna kill him!
Did anyone have an axe to grind?
You're not my son and you never were.
Was anyone threatening him?
I'd be happy if I never saw you again.
Mr. Dingle, can you help me with that?
He was leaving. Starting a new life. That's all I know.
I'm pretty sure it was John, Sugden, who saw him last. It was the day of the fire. He was the one who told me that Nate was okay, that he hadn't been involved because he'd left before anything had happened. He'd mentioned Shetland.
And where can I find Mr. Sugden?
Oh, he's away. On his honeymoon.
I see.
He should be back soon, though. He lives at the flat at Mill Cottage. It's just down from the garage.
Mm-hmm. Why Shetland?
Because that's where the new job was.
Still, it's a long way to go. I mean, it's pretty isolated. Is that the reason you changed your mind about leaving with him?
No. I mean, I had concerns, but...
Do you think he was trying to escape from something or someone?
You might as well know. Him and his dad, they had a bit of a barney.
Okay, bad enough to move hundreds of miles away?
Oh, no, we were already going there before any of that.
So this falling out, presumably there was a cause.
His wife, Moira, she kissed Nate.
I see.
It's not as bad as it sounds. And Nate didn't kiss her back. Moira had a brain tumour. She didn't know what was going on, so it wasn't like they were still having an affair.
Still? So Nate had an affair with his father's wife?
It was years ago. Before we were even together, and Nate and his dad, they got over it. Cain knew it was all his fault.
But how was it his fault?
Because he'd abandoned him as a kid. Well, not intentionally, but that's what Nate thought. It was revenge. Nate only did it to get back at him. All that, it's ancient history.
So when Mr. Dingle heard that they'd kissed again, how did he react?
He laid into him.
Physically?
He was angry. He didn't know then that Moira was ill. Neither did I.
So he thought that they'd rekindled their affair.
You don't know what having a baby does to your body, you know, the battering it takes. Ness, you know, sometimes when people don't answer, maybe take a hint.
What? What is it?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid so.
Can't you see that he's still in shock? I mean, your colleague's already been bombarding him with questions.
So, Nate had no known enemies. You can't think of anyone that'd want to hurt him.
No, how many more times?
You're absolutely sure about that, Mr. Dingle? There's no one you know who might have threatened him or punched him repeatedly on the day that he left the village?
OK, there may have been a family dispute, but that's totally irrelevant.
According to Mrs. Robinson, it was a lot more than that.
But I asked you.
But for God's sake, it's barely been an hour since he found out that he lost his son. Do you really think he's going to be thinking clearly?
What, and you didn't think to correct him?
Well, no, that's only because...
Maybe we should think about moving this to the station. He was leaving, starting a new life, that's all I know. It's not exactly true, though, is it? Mr. Dingle.
You're going to arrest me or what? That's what you're after, isn't it?
Why did you lie to DC Cole?
I didn't lie. Some things you just choose to forget.
OK.
You think that's some kind of a wisecrack? My son's been murdered.
Monday, 9th of September 2024. the day of the last known sighting of Mr. Robinson, would it be true to say on that day you attacked your son and then disowned him? For the benefit of the tape, Mr. Dingle has nodded.
Yes, I hit him. Yes, I disowned him, but I did not kill him.
So after the initial attack, you didn't go back later and finish the job?
Have you not listened to a word I've said?
Exactly caused you to lash out at your son?
Like you don't already know.
Was it because your wife kissed him?
She had a tumour.
But did you suspect they were having an affair?
There was no affair.
I believe you. But there was in 2019. That's 5 years of trying to forget. 5 years of forgiving the unforgivable. It's no wonder you lashed out.
You asked if I went back to finish the job. I didn't. But what I did do, that punch, maybe that played a part.
Mr. Robinson's body was disposed of in a premeditated fashion.
Yeah, but if he was stumbling around and he got into a fight with someone, delayed reaction, that's the thing.
That's a very specific scenario.
If I helped kill my son, I just need to know.
The picture you're presenting is highly unlikely. But if this is your attempt at a confession, Mr. Dingle, I'd reconsider your approach.
Chaz, hey. Sorry, I've had my phone off, but the christening's wrapped up early, sir. What? Wait, what? What's happened?
So after this altercation with your son, can you talk me through your next movements?
And waste more time. I need to be at home with my kids.
I appreciate that. And the quicker that
Yeah, who just lost the brother. In case you've forgotten.
I have a responsibility to Nate, to find his killer.
So find him, instead of wasting time questioning me. His phone. I called him a few weeks ago on his mobile. Someone answered.
Who?
I don't know, they didn't say anything. But whoever's done this, they were listening to his messages.
A few weeks ago, you say?
Why would I call him if I knew he was dead?
To cover your tracks?
Yeah. April the 28th. Now you've got some actual evidence. Can you let me go? Finally.
So I'll repeat my question. After this altercation with your son, can you talk me through your next movements?
When are you going to get it into your head? I'm innocent.
Hey, what can I get you? Brandy. Best make it a large. How's Belle? Bawling her eyes out? I don't know what to say. Tell me about it.
I am so sorry. Nate, he was a good man.
Ah, no, on the house. Oh, touch house. I was only slagging him off to Liam the other night, calling him a deadbeat dad.
Well, you weren't to know.
Yeah, like I haven't done worse.
We bang on about being this close clan. Dingles forever. Honestly. He goes AWOL, and what do we do? Nada.
Hey, none of this was your fault, given the circumstances.
What, so all of it made sense, did it? A devoted dad abandoning his kid.
Kane disowned him. Him and Tracy were in tatters. He was beyond hurt. Him cutting everybody off, it made total sense.
No, you know what? Say what you like, but this is Belle and Tom all over again. We let him down. And whoever did this to him, they're laughing.
I can't tell Frankie. Not yet.
Then don't. You need to process this. Get yourself in a fit state.
When will that be?
Where's Cain?
They've taken him in for questioning.
Just after he's found out his kids. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, well, they kind of had to, given what they heard about the fight.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to...
Now, hang on. I was the one who told the police, and I only said what I had to. What was I supposed to do? Lie?
No, of course not. Listen, I'm not having a go. The truth is always going to come out. I just wish it'd come from Cain.
You mean he didn't tell them?
No, he didn't get the chance. He's still in so much shock, bless him.
Go on. What's wrong?
There's nothing.
Yeah? We'll try telling your face that. Ruby.
Okay. When we were talking about Nate, and you said you'd done worse, what did you mean exactly?
What? Apart from having an affair with his missus and misreading that kiss that he had with Moira.
Is that all you meant? Because if...
I don't. Do not even think that.
Well, I just know you'd do anything for Kane.
What? Like murdering his son? Where's your head at?
Okay, maybe I'm way off, but if you added that kiss and Nate came after you and it was self-defense, I'd understand.
Do you even know me?
I'm sorry, I just got this idea in my brain.
Yeah, but you can get it out right now.
Well, then there's only one explanation. Must have been Kane.
You seriously think he'd do that to his own son?
Well, he's the only one with a motive.
I don't think so. If you're looking for guilt, try 5 paces away.
Destroying a woman's marriage not good enough for you?
All I'm saying...
Well, don't. This isn't some game of Cluedo, you know. So instead of spouting off wild theories, try having a bit of respect. Oh, Belle.
You've been in quite the temper recently. Attacking your own son, then James King. Surely you must see how your behaviour warrants some suspicion.
I have answered every question.
Oh, but not truthfully. That's the problem. You've lied. That only deepens my suspicions.
Am I under arrest?
No.
Then we're done here.
Mr. Dingle.
You can't stop me, I know my rights.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Stuff your sympathy. Just find who did this, or I will.
I'll be in touch. Soon.
I wasn't even that close to him, but something like this.
Yeah, it hits you hard, doesn't it?
I mean, what's Grumpy gonna do, let alone Frankie?
Growing up without a dad. That is brutal.
Nice, really so.
What?
You double talking, trying to get me to change my mind.
Well, maybe I was just saying what you were thinking.
How could anyone do this? He was a gentle giant. No bad bone in his body, no enemies.
That's what I can't get my head around. Maybe there was something else going on, you know, something we didn't know about. A loan shark, or I don't know.
It's the thought of him being down there, all alone by himself for months. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'll go.
Finally. God, I'm so sorry, mate. I can't believe they kept you in there all this time.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke.
Hey.
I gave up on him. All those months spent mouthing him as some useless dad.
This is not on you.
He'd still be alive. If I'd just said I'd still go with him. If I'd not pushed him away.
You don't need to do this. You need to stay strong for Frankie.
How can I?
Because everything that happened that day, everything, it was all down to me. The things I did, what I said.
Hey, we could all blame ourselves. But the guilt, I mean, it just gnaws away at you. And what does it achieve?
Whatever psycho did this, he's the only one to blame.
Yeah. You're right.
Come on, let's get you a drink.
I've never seen him like that. Me neither. There's nothing as cruel as grief.
Grief. Or guilt. This is not on you. What do you think he meant by that?
Oh, now hang on.
Oh, everything that happened was down to me. You heard him. Everything I said, everything I did. What do you think he meant by that? He couldn't even finish his sentence.
Kane might have a temper, but Nate was his son.
Not according to Kane. He revoked that statement when he thought he'd snubbed Moira.
Yeah, and he apologised as soon as he found out. You left him that voicemail, you told me.
Exactly what he wanted me to believe. You didn't see him that day. Now look at him. Guilt running through him like a stick of rock.
Yeah, of course he has. The way things were left.
Oh, wake up, Vanessa. He's just been questioned by the police for hours. This is not some big mystery. There was one person who wanted my husband dead. And we all know who that